Good morning, Scotland. Good morning, social media land. I hope you are well. It is Wednesday, the 4th of May 2022. Tomorrow we go to the polls to vote for our council representatives, and today is the last chance we have to get a crystal clear message out to all the voters. It is a simple one. Don't vote Union. Don't put any numerical preference beside their name. Don't rank them. Just don't vote Union. If you think that giving them a low preference prevents them from getting your vote, understand this. The system is called the single transferable vote. This means if your vote is counted above the threshold of a candidate you voted for, then your vote will transfer to your second preference. If your second preference has been eliminated due to be a low-ranking candidate, your vote transfers to the next preference on your ballot paper. Your vote will transfer if it is not counted until it is counted. So if you rank a Tory way down low, and it just so happens that your vote is transferred through the system and ends up on that Tory, guess what? You have just voted Tory. The only way to be sure is to not vote Union. If you don't get it, watch this video.
You're about to vote at the council elections in Scotland, but might things be slightly different to what you expect? In this election, the voting system used is called single transferable vote. Here's the lowdown. Each council in Scotland is divided into smaller areas called wards. Depending on the ward you live in, you will be voting to elect anywhere between 1 and 5 councillors. You may already know that you need to number the candidates on your ballot paper in order of your choice. But do you know how the votes are counted and how people get elected? To be elected under this voting system, a candidate must reach a set amount of votes, known as the quota. So what is the quota? The quota is calculated by dividing the total number of valid votes cast by the number of seats to be elected plus 1 seat. A 1 is then added to that result. For example, with 500 ballot papers and 4 seats to be filled, the quota would be 101. The votes are counted in stages. Stage 1. Only first preferences are counted. Anyone who reaches the quota is elected. Stage 2. Any votes received for a candidate above the quota are transferred to the next choice on each of those ballot papers. If no candidate has enough votes to reach the quota, the candidate with the lowest number of votes is eliminated. Stage 3. All of their votes are passed to the next preference on those ballot papers. This process is repeated until all seats up for election have been filled and your councillors have been elected. Got it? Great work!
Do you understand now? Good. Okay, the Tories. They're all a bunch of life-sucking leeches, and the leech-in-chief is a rogue Prime Minister with a criminal record that has encouraged a party full of sex pests, thieving that allows their buddies to steal from the taxpayer. Listen, I may be acting all immature with the name calling, but please correct me if I'm wrong. If you have any intention of voting Conservative, then be prepared to be branded a minion of a leech. Vote well, and vote for all the Indy folk on your ballot paper. Yes, even the ones that make you bulk. Would you not prefer to have an Indy person on your council more than a Tory? I know I would. Thank you for listening. Goodbye, and good luck.